today I'm going to make a Pomodoro app. There are a lot of Pomodoro apps out there, but the different thing about this Pomodoro app is that we're also going to integrate it using the Deep Work principles. Deep Work principles, if you have not read the book Deep Work, then you should definitely read it, and I've also made a review video of it. But in this app, we're gonna mix these two things together because these both are very crazy productivity techniques, and I think they both mixed together can be a very nice app, and it did not exist on the market, so I'm gonna make it today using Lovable, and we're gonna create it. So basically the basic idea of the app is to have a task manager. We'll have tasks to which we can assign a few Pomodoro sessions. For example, if this task will take 3 Pomodoro sessions is basically 25 minutes long, and I will just add those Pomodoro sessions to that task, and then we can start it and check things off of our task list. I know it's a little complicated, sounds a little complicated, but let's get into it, and then you will be able to get a much better idea, and you'll get a much better idea of how productive this app can actually be.
The first thing that we need to do is give Lovable the prompt that we have for the idea, and it will initially quickly start making and working on the app, which looks really cyborg level stuff. It's coding all itself, CSS, HTML. It automatically selects its own tech stack, and it gave me enough time to go and get water for myself because the app was kind of being built, not me being coding it, which felt nice and out of job suddenly. So when I came back from my water duty, I saw a few errors that were there, but I was able to fix it just by pressing a button, fix all the issues, and it literally gave me a really beautiful version of app that was working on local state without any database integrations. But I really loved whatever Lovable gave, the designs and also the Apple styling that I actually included in my prompt, and it actually took care of that and made it look like in the Apple styling guide. And post that, I think when I was doing, the cafe got closed, so I had to leave, take my belongings.
So looks like our app is ready, and but the only problem with the app right now is let's say if I add like a task to create a document, let's say this is like an example task, and I assign 3 Pomodoros to it, and I do a save, I can see it right now here, and I can run the session. I can go for a short break, go for a ready to focus break again. But now if I do a refresh on this, my task is lost. So basically we do not have a backend for it, and the task is not getting saved anywhere. So we're gonna ask Lovable to add a backend for this so that we can at least save the tasks that we are creating. How do we add backend to this project? So basically, as soon as I added how do we add backend to this project, now I'm being asked to connect to Supabase, which is like a backend service. I think we need to create a new project, and we'll call it Deep Work. And now in Supabase, since we already created a project, now I think we have this project, and we can connect it to Deep Work 1, which I created. Let's see if it gets connected. Okay, looks like it's connected. That's all that we need to do. And if I go back to the project, now it says your app is now connected to Supabase, user accounts and login. Now let's ask it to create a backend for this project. Let's see what Lovable does. Cool. So it has already created a few queries and SQL tables for it. So if we see SQL table for the references, table for the focus sessions for users, for tasks, and different policies for user access. Okay, and now it says up to apply changes, and I think we can apply the changes, and the changes are applied, like probably, and I think it's probably applied the changes of Supabase as well as in our app, whatever is required. And now it's building again. Also, we need authentication, because how does the app knows that whose task is this? Basically, the user also needs to register. Basically, I need to register. So let's ask that again to Lovable. Can you also add authentication to the so let's basically ask it to add user email and Google authentication. So this should, I think, make our app pretty much ready for usage, but we'll have to test and we'll have to see if Lovable has actually created a very usable app or it has done some mistakes. But even reaching till here, till a usable app which looks pretty decent, I think that's still great progress. So looks like our authentication is pretty much ready, and I can see an email and a password option, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a sign up. So let's use one of my email IDs to sign up. Let's go back, and if I go and now log in using my email and sign in with email, oh, I'm able to sign in. That's really good. So basically I can see my email ID. We can still see the settings options. We can see a logout. We can see the focus statistics. So now let's try to add a task, because we already tried adding the backend to it. So let's add a task to, so let's say just task 1. 2 Pomodoros it will need, save. Can start, complete. But now the major test is to refresh and see if this actually got saved, and it seems it was not saved. So let's go back to Lovable and just tell him. So just talking to Lovable like a normal user. That's what vibe coding is all about. Experience only when your tasks are not being saved permanently. This happens because the tasks are currently stored in local state only. Database. Let's fix this by updating the task list component to save the task to database and retrieve them when the app loads. So basically now Lovable kind of acknowledges that the tasks were being saved in the local state of the web app, but now it is going to go ahead and do it and save it in the Supabase database. Sounds funny, but yeah, and let's see what it does, and if we are able to actually reach to a state where the app is usable and I can use it on my everyday basis. Okay, so let's go ahead and now try to log in. I'll log in on the full screen. So I'll just log out at first and then log in. So let's log in. Okay, now if I add a task, let's say just for 25 minutes, then if I do save, task created, and then I got this. So, and now if I refresh it, that's a pretty quick refresh, and I am still able to see the task. And if I remove the task, it says task removed, no tasks yet, add a task to get started. That looks good. Okay, so another task. Okay, that looks like the task is completed, and that is pretty nice. Okay, so at this moment it seems like our tasks section is working, our login is working, our logout is working. We're able to see the focus statistics.
So I got tired yesterday and slept after that, and also my Lovable limit expired. Basically, I think there's still 5 credits you get, which only you can use to create the app or whatever talk you're doing to Lovable. Otherwise, you'll have to get a paid plan. I'm still on free plan because I'm still trying it out. I don't want to spend like $20 per month right now. Maybe if I find it really useful, I might end up spending, but not right now. And let's get back to it. My limit has been reset. I still have 5 more credits, and let's see if I can actually complete it, bring it to a usable version in the rest of the 5 credits that I have.
So what I've really tried is to actually give Lovable all these issues that I had. So if you see, I said that things I noticed 2 things, and I just listed out all the issues that I was able to see in the app, and it kind of summarized that at first, and post that it just started to fix it, and most of them were fixed, but yeah, I still see a few issues. But I think this is a good way of just giving it a list so that it can fix all of them instead of just talking to it one by one, because I don't know how does limits exactly work on Lovable right now, but it is definitely a better way to just list down everything, and it's more time saving, at least for me.
After all the issues, now looks like the app is at a good state where I'm able to see all my tasks, I'm able to check things off, I'm able to update settings, and it actually is getting stored in the database. And I'm able to see focus statistics.
And I think this could be a full-scale productivity app and a project, and I'm surely going to work on it because I really enjoyed making it. And the intention of me making this video was to just inspire you and show you that how easy it is using AI tools like Lovable to make apps like this to bring your ideas to life. And I just had this idea of making this productivity app, and I tried to find it, and it never existed anywhere, so I just made it. And I know it's a lot more work, but it's still an initial good product to show if you are someone also who does not really code, but it's like a good amount of MVP for your idea. So that's all for this video, and I really enjoyed making this one. And if you like this video and if you found this video helpful, then do subscribe to my channel. I make a lot of content around remote work, around AI, around making apps like this, around living the remote life. So keep looking at more videos, and do comment on any other things that you tried or any other app ideas that you want me to try using Lovable or using AI, and I will surely give them a try. So thanks a lot, and see you in the next one.